home for the next 2 nights minimum, possibly longer. Eagle Nest Lake State Park in New Mexico. Oh my God, it is beautiful. Flowers everywhere. Beautiful lake view. Going to be pretty chilly tonight, down to the mid-40s. There are actually still quite a lot of campers here. I don't have anybody immediately next to me, but around the loop there are. I'm not sure how long I can stay here. I was only able to reserve 2 nights on the website, and they're having staffing shortages. I just asked somebody, and he said he's staying through the 21st and that I should talk to Bob, the camp host. So maybe they'll let me stay a couple extra days. Usually the website will say a W if it turns to walk up, meaning you can't make a reservation, but you can walk up. And after tomorrow, Eagle Nest Lake is all X's, not available. And I tried calling reserveamerica.com. They didn't know. I tried calling a ranger office and got a message saying that they were short-staffed and weren't going to return calls for several days. So I'm just going to ask the camp host. I could move on to Cimarron Canyon if I have to leave tomorrow or day after tomorrow. They are walk-up status. Being chilly, it would be the perfect night for a campfire, which I rarely do campfires. There's a total fire ban. You're allowed to have like gas grills that can be shut off. You can use your gas stoves that can be shut off. No ground fires whatsoever due to the fire danger. And getting here, I hit Taos at, I guess, the rush hour on the main street on Route 64. I mean, that is a beautiful town. And then once I got out of Taos, you go quite a few miles up 64 and you hit a construction zone once you're climbing into the mountains, into the Carson National Forest. I don't know if they had landslides or what, but they're down to 1 lane with a pilot car, and you had to sit for about 10 minutes or so, and then they take you around 5 miles of where the highway's down to 1 lane, and the other side that's close to the mountain is just absolutely thrashed. So just if you're coming this way from Taos, look out. It's not going to be a fun drive, but once you get past the construction, then the highway opens up and you isn't too much further to Eagle Nest Lake. Oh my gosh, like I said, it is beautiful, as you can even see behind me. I just talked to the camp host who came by to confirm my reservation, and he said it's supposed to get down to 37 tonight, which is even colder than weather.com was showing, so I'm going to drag out the warm sleeping bag. Okay, but I've gone below freezing before. It should be perfectly fine. Also, I think my SUV does retain warmth better than the Transit Connect did, because that was just an uninsulated miniature cargo van, and this is a dark colored car, and you know, it has what do you call it? It's not really insulation, but you know, cars are built, it's just not solid bare walls. So I'm gonna be fine. Also, Bob said that they are going first come first serve. It's not shutting down, so I should be able to stay a couple extra nights. I was gonna head over to Cimarron Canyon. I don't have a reservation because they are walk up only, but I'm gonna probably stay at least through Sunday morning before I head on out, because once I'm parked, it's kind of nice to just stay put. And this place is gorgeous. Cimarron Canyon is supposed to be gorgeous too. One last note, it just started to rain. As you can see, it's raining. I've got my bucket toilet next to my car. I think I'm going to have to bring the pecan inside later. Hopefully this won't last too long. I'm glad it's not raining this morning. Coffee, it looks like the water should be boiling, so I am going to enjoy some hot coffee on a cold morning. It is a chilly, foggy morning after a lot of rain last night. Oh my gosh, a deer? For a hot minute I saw something moving that was brown. I thought coyote. A deer, how sweet. Now there are 2 of them. Although we're mostly getting butt views. Is that one scratching itself? Or just grazing in a really strange manner? Okay, I think it's one of those Gunnison prairie dogs. So precious, camouflaging itself right next to that rock. I wandered down to the day use area to get a different view of Eagle Nest Lake. So you can see quite a lot of trucks with trailers. Popular fishing area. I've seen some boats out there. Not seeing them at this moment. So they have all the warnings up. Health risks from blue-green algae. And then they have a rabies fact sheet, a plague fact sheet, and then West Nile virus and hantavirus. I forgot to mention about this place is it is well over 8,000 feet in elevation. So if I sound short of breath, I've been working my way up. Williams was, I don't know, 5,000 or 6,000 feet. Blue Water was 6,000 or 7,000 feet, and now I'm over 8,000 feet, comparable to Mount Charleston. And I can feel the elevation. Get some shortness of breath walking. So beautiful, though. I told a woman walking her dog, and she actually lives in this area. And she said they're super grateful for the rain because it has been just so dry. She's not looking forward to the white stuff coming. She says after all these years it gets old, but she absolutely loves it here, and you can see why. Okay, and there's the view of the campground from the day use area. Can you see my rig there? Ah, yes, the inevitable ravens. 11 a.m., my first full day at Eagle Nest Lake State Park. It's a good thing I walked down to the day use area and got some exercise in this morning. Yeah, it's raining again. But again, I knew when I came here that there were thunder showers and rain in the forecast. In theory, I could still sit under my shelter. Last night, though, when it rained hard and the wind blew a little bit, everything did get wet even on the table. So I think I'm better off staying dry in my car. I'm making the best of this. I gotta remind myself the people who live here are very grateful. And with the extreme fire danger, this rain is welcome. All right, there's a break in the rain and a little bit of sunshine, so I am back outside for as long as I can be. I could not get enough of this view. It was so beautiful. And apparently that was as long as I can be because I'm already starting to feel raindrops. Oh, it's a cold, foggy morning at Eagle Nest Lake State Park. It's having my coffee in my car with my blanket on my lap because I forgot to fold up my camp chair and it got a little bit damp. Not to mention it's a heck of a lot warmer inside the car. This morning I got the pleasure of seeing a buck grazing. Okay, I have no idea what it's doing. If you have any idea what this behavior means, please drop a note in the comments. Right, it's my last day at Eagle Nest Lake State Park. The clouds have kicked in. There's a threat of thunder showers, so pretty soon I'm going to have to go inside my car. Even with the cloud cover and grayness, it's still so gorgeous here. If I knew how beautiful this was, I would have planned to stay even longer. I would love to come back and do the full 14 days. All right, the view through my window got super windy. There's been a little bit of thunder, a little bit of lightning. It's starting to rain. Guess it's going to be a long night. But I'm comfortable. I'm warm. If I get tired of sitting in my lounge passenger seat, I can just crawl up on the bed and lay down for a while. Brought my pecan in the car. I've had dinner. I used my Hot Logic Mini to heat up another tortilla with some cheese, and I guess I'm just gonna read all night. It's only about 4:45 too, so I'm just early to bed tonight, I guess. Maybe it'll stop, get out and walk around before dark, but I really doubt it. Yep, and here's the view from the lounge window. All right, my car would not start this morning. Oh my God, I had a dead battery. I don't even know why. They told me at Toyota it was fine. at my last service, but I've been using the power doors a lot. Maybe a dome light or something came on, but I had my booster and a guy helped me. Okay, I love this thing now. I got to get it recharged. I should have totally done this myself. Couldn't find the positive and negative posts. The thing was tucked away. I mean, I don't know. The cover of the post was not where it should have been, so we couldn't tell, but figured it out. I took pictures. Now I haven't jump started my own car in like 20 years, so I couldn't remember everything, but now I know how. Okay, so if you enjoyed this video, please go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Like, subscribe, share, comment, all that good stuff. If not, that's okay too. I'll see you in my next video.